price whereby it suits you. Branding also determines, that's your royalty. Sure, we could buy in. This one is also a factory bidding. Hi buddies, welcome back to my channel. It's your baby girl again, as you already know, Oshine Adiola. How are you guys? Hope you guys are doing very well. Ramadan Kareem, Eid Mubarak. I don't know, I'm a Christian, but I would literally like to appreciate and also say hello to my Muslim followers. I know it's fasting period, so I decided to greet you guys in the Muslim way and the little way I can. On today's video, we are actually talking about how you can charge your customer, in an affordable price, and in an affordable price whereby it suits you, the fashion designer or the tailor that is sewing the clothes. Okay, so I want you guys to stay tuned and watch this video to the end. Majority of my followers, they've been asking me in the comment section, they've been asking me in the comment section that please can you show us how to, charge our clients, can you show us how to give prices. Here I am trying to do that. There's a question of, are these people thieves? Is Vicky James a thief? Is Prudential a thief? Is Imagine by Bukola a thief? Are they thieves? That's a question mark we need to ask ourselves. So today I'm just going to give you guys the basics on what you need to know and steps to follow before charging your clients. You don't just charge your clients immediately. If you get orders from your DM like Instagram, Facebook, and every other social media platform, there are ways you can actually hold back to your clients and tell them you want to get back to them. You do not have to even tell them that let me get back to you to check the price. There's a way you can communicate with them, and within that communication you're actually trying to sum up the total fee of the particular outfit the person wants to make. So the basic steps you should follow. First of all, I need to introduce you guys to price method. There are actually like different ways of how you can actually charge your clients. Okay, now the price method we classify in two basics. The first one can be, you charging the fabric on its own and then charging your workmanship on its own. I'm going to be showing you guys examples of what I'm actually talking about. If you're making an ashwabi fabric, this is what ashwabi fabrics, this is what they look like, okay? And me as a fashion designer that I've been in this business for 3 years, right? I know like the price range of these fabrics, okay? And we also have Duchess, we have Dollface, we have name it. I mean, we have like their price range. I know how much this cost and how much this cost. And a client comes in and tells you that what's the price range and all of those. How do you want to do your price method? Do you want to charge them the fabric separately, then give the workmanship sum and the miscellaneous separately? So this one can be like 50k for 3 yards, for example, and your workmanship, your needle, your thread, your time, your machine, the light you'll be using, and every other thing, that's the sum you would definitely give for your workmanship. And the second method is you would have to differentiate all the stuff you would be buying and the prices that they are in the market. You would break down everything you're buying, you would break them down like accordingly to your clients. Now this is like 100k, for example, which is the clothes. Now we need a lining for it, which is the doll face. The doll face can be like 1,000 naira. Now a doll face for a long wedding dress, now imagine how many yards you would be using, and also the needle cost, the appliques, the embellishment you would be using. Those ones too will be part of the pricing that you would be listing for your clients. So when you're done with all the sum, then you cannot give a total fee of that and then give your own particular workmanship. Please note, if you're adding all this, you're adding clothing, you're adding doll face, you're adding needle, you're even adding your iron, you're adding your machine, you're adding the lights that you're using to sew. Either the light or the generator, anyone you're using, you're definitely adding them separately. Do you understand? Then you cannot give the ultimate sum of your workmanship fee. So that's that about pricing method. The second one is your labor cost, and that is underneath your workmanship. If you're making a wedding dress, we both know, like how long it takes to make wedding dress. Are we talking about the detailing? We're talking about the finished looks. We're talking about, everything that you see in wedding dresses that attracts you. We know beading takes an expense on its own. We know detailing entirely takes an expense on its own. So when you're charging a workmanship, you can always charge an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, depending on how many hours you would be using in creating the wedding dress or every other dresses. You need to take your time to give a sum of how much can you do this per hour, or how much can you do this in 24 hours. And if you also have like workers that you need to pay salary to pay and all of those, you also need to also some fees inside your workmanship. Do you understand? And if your light is not a stable light and you have to run generator, and we both know what Nigeria is saying at the moment, we know how pricey fuel can be, you can also add your fuel money into your workmanship. It's actually a moment of you need to sit and give a sum, so you don't call out any price to your customer, because trust me, when you call a particular price and you go to the market, you can literally spend your workmanship inside this project you're actually making for your client, which is going to be your loss. Main target is labor cost. What is your budget? What will you be charging this person? Either as a beginner fashion designer, you need to also know the cost of workmanship. You understand what I'm saying? Now the third one is the break-even cost. Like I said in the price method, if you are giving your clients the sum of what you are making is just for attention, like intent in details, like you want to give details of the things you will be buying to your clients, which is not necessary, but some clients would want to see the sum of the things you would be buying and what your workmanship cost would be. The break-even cost is separating everything you're buying into the clothes. Do you understand? Both the fabric, the doll face, the threading, the machine you would be using to sew, and you break them down and give a total sum with your workmanship. That is what the breaking even cost is all about. Now the fourth one is the hourly rate. The hourly rate is also related to the labor cost. Do you understand? Like I said, you can always break down your workmanship per hour, per minute. If you're making an outfit for an hour, if you're making like a suit or a jumpsuit, for example, if you're making a jumpsuit, you would have to cut for like 30 minutes, then sew for like 30 minutes. That's like an hour in total, for example. Then what is the sum fee you would use or you would charge in that? You can just see some plain fabrics and you feel like, whoa, this is pretty, but inside that clothes they actually detail it. When it comes to a stain and every other thing, I'm buying the fabric can be like 2,500 per yard. I know if I'm buying 3 yards, that's like 7,500, and I'm threading, I'm using my machine. If there is no light, I can always use generator for it. And if I'm buying foil to sew for an hour, I can buy a 2,000 or 3,000 naira foil, and my workmanship can be of like 30k, 20k, like that. Now it depends on the grade of your location, which is now the fifth one. Your location also determines, your audience also determines how you would be giving your prices out. We have like some online vendors and that they just do strictly DMs, and we have some people that they don't use any social media platform, they just sew within their location. If you're living on the mainland, we both know that the charges on the mainland is definitely different from the charges on the island. And thank God, like, we all have every social media platform that makes or that has made everything and every entrepreneur work easy. Let's say you don't have a social media platform and you're working maybe within Ikorodu, for example. We both know that your audience is going to be around your environment, and you have to work within the budget that your environment would also like succumb to, due to the fact that you don't have a social media platform to promote your brand. Now there are some other people that they have social media platform and they live in Ikorodu and they charge in a higher price and don't even give a F about people around them. When I started my business, I wasn't even sewing for anyone in my community, anyone in my environment. The only people I sewed for then were my siblings, my mom, and friends around me, because I have a social media platform where I promote my business and sell more products on them. Do you understand? And now the quality of what I'm making is different from the quality of what people around me on the mainland would want to sew. They don't even care about detailings, they don't care about beading and every other thing. They just want to sew something and put it on. If I'm sewing on social media, I need to make an outfit, post on social media. When people like them, they come into my DM and patronize me, which is very, very better with the price range I put on them. So location also differs on what you're doing. Now if you have a store on the island, we both know that the sun range is different from mainland and island. I mean, island is where the popping event happens. They sew for majority of the celebrities, entertainers, content creators, influencers, and so on and so forth. So the basic reason differs on location and who your target audience are. If you're on the mainland and you don't want to target your audience on the mainland people, you can always have a social media platform where you showcase your brand and then sell in a suitable price that you want. Trust me, I really love social media. I really love social media because there's nothing like negotiation and every other thing. Now if you're making an ashwabi, I'm talking of ready to wear that you barely need negotiations. But if you're talking about ashwabi, you need to do consultation, then leading to this, leading to this, leading to that, which your customers too will be aware of. So that's just the thing about location. Even mainland people, they will definitely patronize me. Island people, they will definitely patronize me because my location is at the center of mainland and island, which is my social media platform. And promoting your wares also determines on what you are actually creating, because you don't create a regular stuff for social media and people would come and patronize you just like that. You need to be creative. Your content has to do you understand? It has to give so well. The next one is your task and royalty. When we're talking about tax and royalty, if you're a beginner, you're still trying to build your brand, which is fair. Now if we're talking about taxes and royalty, we're talking about your brand. You're selling a brand, you're selling your own brand to people, not as if you're selling just an outfit. I don't know if that makes sense. You're not selling just an outfit, you're selling a brand. You are selling long keke, you're not selling fabric. Do you understand? Which Vicky James, Prudential, Imagine by Bukola, and so on of them, they don't sell fabrics, they sell their brands. We both know that these people are so intense to details. When you're even making their wares, you should always credit them because they sit down to create their ideas. Now when we're talking about the taxing and the royalty also, this is an idea that comes from these individual fashion designers. They sit down to create their own ideas. Then when you're coming to recreate, you can always give them their own royalty by tagging them that this wear was inspired by so fashion designers. So most of these people that they come and be like, Vicky James is too pricey, Prudential is too expensive, Extra Bride is too blah 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 blah. You guys should rest. At some point they were also charging minimum ranges. Do you understand? Due to the fact that they didn't have a brand. There was nothing like a brand. They have just a clothing line and they just sew. They don't have a brand. But now that they've actually done so well, and to God be the glory, they are who they are today. They sell their brands and not clothing. So if you're wearing their clothes, you're wearing Vicky James, you're wearing Extra Bride, you're wearing their brands. You're not just wearing an ordinary clothes. So you need to understand, please, all these customers that they will bring Vicky James clothes and say they want to sew for 100k. No. Sure, book to buy. Hold on guys, let me play this TikTok song for you. Sure, book to buy. Like, why will you come to me and say you want to sew an outfit that we both know that Vicky James would sew this? It's not even the matter of branding now this time. We're talking about the beading. Beading actually takes like a whole lot of time. Like, you would literally sew a plain fabric and bead it from head to toe. Please ignore this one. This one is a factory beading. Do you understand? This one is also a factory beading. We're talking about hand beading, and you would bring them from a bigger brand and bring it to small fashion designers and say you want to sew for 100k. I'm so sorry guys, but I just need to bring out the Yoruba in me. I mean, please, you need to consider that we have a lot of works to do. I don't know if that works is correct, but we have like a lot of time to put on the outfits. We're the fashion designers, like you're the fashion designer. You can see the beginning of the clothes and the finishing of the clothes and how long it will take. Trying to convince your clients also differs. If there is a cloth that we both know that this cloth 500k can finish this clothes, and the client is coming with 100k, please don't even bother. Ignore. I'm not even joking though. Ignore. Not even in this Tinubu era. Ignore these people, because there is nothing you would say to convince them. And trust me, your client would definitely come, and you will get there and you will even be grateful that thank God I didn't even collect this project. And you can get there, trust me. The clothes you should make for 200k, and you know yourself that this clothes is a 200k project. Please don't make it for 50k. These people will not even appreciate you. They will not thank you, because they would always see comma. Some clients would come for fitting and the clothes don't even fit, that you would have to like rip out some stuff and amend. It's the finishing look that we are all seeing on social media. So that's basically the summary of what and how to charge your clients is all about. If you are charging your clients, you have to it requires time, carefulness. You can also check online on how to do that. I know there are some courses that people attend, which I have done before, and I joined the classes on how to charge your clients and every other thing, and I'm also sharing the ideas of how to actually charge clients. And I've been saying it in my comment section that please, how do we charge clients, how do we do this? Please take your time to charge. Be creative about charging. You can also have retailers. You can have people that you can always send pictures to, that how much is this fabric, how much is this iron, how much is this thread, and they will give you their info on the prices. Instead of you going to the market to ask for something first, then coming back to tell your clients. It is very respectful to tell them that please, this particular fabric, I'm not sure of the price. Can you give me 2 minutes to actually talk to my retailer, the person I'm buying it from, to know the price of the fabric. So let me show you guys before I go again. Branding also determines, that's your royalty. This brand is a lot. Having a brand is a lot of money underneath. You can charge for this, you can charge for this, you can charge for this. Don't say, should I just use nylon to pack it? No. If I'm charging for a millionaire, this is going to be there. This is going to be there. This packing details would definitely be there. Please don't charge ridiculous fees if you don't have all of this. I would literally send it back. I'm not even joking. Okay? So these are very, very necessary. If everything I've listed for you doesn't work, please come to my comment section. Send me a DM on Instagram and I'll reply you. Okay, just follow these steps and thank me later. So thank you buddies for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed and you took 1 or 2 ideas from this video. And I love you buddies so much. Thank you buddies for watching my video, and thank you for always supporting your baby girl Shine Adiola. And please don't forget to always keep doing the needful by liking, share, subscribe. Turn on your notification buttons for more content. I've been dropping majority of vlog videos. I know it's not easy being a businesswoman and also having a YouTube channel is not easy. Okay, so are these people thieves? No, they are not thieves. So thank you buddies for watching. I love you so much. Bye.